Hello everybody, this is Brillo Swag here, and this is my MCOC account. Just quickly wanted to go over my titles. I have been playing this game for at least 6 years, or my account is at least 6 years old, which is, that's pretty exciting and pretty cool, I think. I did play this game. It's been on and off, like, I took a break for like 3 years. I've not been playing this game consistently, but I have taken it back up in the last year or so, and just thought, I should make some content for the lower player levels and kind of where I'm at, and just release some stuff that I think's interesting and show off some champions that I think are underrated and underused, and just kind of go over general things about Marvel Contest of Champions and cool interactions and stuff. So, let's start off with just my account. I have one rank 3 6-star who I just took up about 2 days ago, and that's Doctor Doom. I just became Thronebreaker, and that brought my total base hero rating to 917,900 and my prestige to 10,117. Taking a look at my 6-star roster, you can see that rank 3 6-star Doom leading the charge, with 3 rank 2s following. Omega Red, who I have only at Sig, I believe 38. I still love him, but I don't really get a lot of use out of him because he's such a low Sig. I'm definitely hoping to get more Mutant Sig Stones to invest in him for the long haul. Hitmonkey, I have him at rank 2. His damage is so good. He's really fun to play. No regrets. I think he's awesome. She-Hulk, she's great. I love her Fury mechanics with the taunt, the that easy access to the slow debuff, and I mean when you ramp her up, she hits so hard. Some standout champions that I have yet to take to rank 2: Hood, who I actually love with Kingpin for that synergy where you get 100% Purify ability accuracy. Mysterio with Penny Parker is actually pretty good. I don't know how, like, if it really makes him like meta for the tech class, but I still think it makes him good. Vision Arcus, who's great for robots, but you're gonna bring Magneto or Medusa over him. And then Black Panther makes Hercules great with the unblockable specials. Strife, who I have yet to take up because I really think he's a long form content person, and since I have yet to do Labyrinth or Abyss, and I don't see myself doing either of those unless it's a Karina challenge in the future, or at least for a long time, I'm not going to take him up. Immortal Hulk, I think he's great. He's a great boss killer or boss dealer with, I guess, because you get guaranteed damage with that immortality. Vulture, who, whatever. And then I have Venom, who's just a great champion, really good. Definitely a superstar in the variants. But onto my 5-star roster here, I have 10 champions currently maxed out as 5 stars. I have Hercules, who's also at Sig 200. He's great. He's so good. Void, who's at Sig 200. He's also great. Kingpin, who's amazing, not at Sig 200. Apocalypse and Professor X, two phenomenal mutants. They were released in the same month. I remember that month. It was like with the 1 month I had come back to the game for like that month, and I saw Apocalypse and Professor X, and instantly when I saw Apocalypse, I was like, oh my god, he's so cool. I wanted an Apocalypse so bad. I later pulled him like February in like a basic 5-star crystal. Took him straight. He was my first rank 5. He's great. He's carried me through so much. Professor X, I love it. I love his ramp up. I love his playstyle. I think he's awesome. Sorcerer Supreme, I think she's amazing. I think her and Warlock, I think are actually pretty similar because they both have great utility, but they're a little lacking in damage, which is why I actually took them to rank 5 because I think that extra damage is really important for them. Human Torch, I took him to rank 5 because I found myself using Human Torch so much that I was like, I pretty much just have to take him to rank 5. Same with Magneto. Like, I used Magneto so much, so it was pretty much like, okay, I have to take him to rank 5. And then there's Quake, who did carry me through a lot of content. She was actually my first 5-star I ever pulled, but I was brain dead. And all I saw was that she was the best champion, but I didn't actually know how to use her. And so I literally remember being like, she's so bad. Why does everybody think she's the best champion in the game? This is terrible. I wish could just pull it from a 5 star. I don't know who was after that, but she was my first 5 star champion. And I just remember I did not know how to use her. But once I learned how to use her, she was great. And then I'm only going to talk about the rank 4s here because I pretty much believe that rank 4 and above is viable for all acts content, like Act 7 and below. I think rank 4 5 stars are viable in that content. Rank 3 5 stars, I personally would not bring them into the quest. I just wouldn't, unless it's for synergy purposes. I have never found myself using a champion that's not a rank 4. So, kicking off the rank 4s here, we have Hyperion, Mole Man, Black Widow Deadly Origin, Dragon Man, Venom, Corvus, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Longshot, Blade, Cable, Diablo, Magic, Penny Parker, Sunspot, Falcon, Captain America Infinity War, Ghost, Omega Red, and Aegon. Of these champions, I would say my biggest MVPs would probably be, let's see, definitely Ghost. I've gotten a lot of use out of her. Sunspot, I've actually gotten a lot of use out. Magic and War, I've gotten a lot of use out. I actually really like Penny Parker's ability to not take that that chip damage through the block. I think it's really good. Captain America Infinity War, I actually really took him up for the Hercules synergy because it makes Hercules be able to armor break, and I was like, he's a great champion. I might as well take him up too. Um, and so yeah, that's all my 5 stars. Moving on to the content I have completed. You heard me talk kind of about Act 7. Let's just quickly jump into Book 1 here first. In Book 1, I have completed everything. I've also yet to explore Act 4 because I think it's terrible, and I just think it's so long and it's so draining, and I just really don't want to do it. So I just haven't. Act 5, I thought it was worth the reward, so I did it. Act 6, I don't know how I would ever explore that. It seems very difficult, very time consuming, very mentally draining. There are some bosses in there like the Captain America Infinity War that I just hated fighting, so that's future me problem. But as for Book 2, Act 7 here, you can see I only have that last quest in Act 7.3, and the only reason I'm waiting is because I wanted to just farm some more revives for that Kang boss, because I don't want to have to spend units on him, and I also don't really have enough units. So hopefully, I can farm some revives and go in there and just crush it. I did, before getting Thronebreaker, I completed everything except these last 3 quests in Act 7.3. So I do think it is possible, before becoming Thronebreaker, to complete all of the content of the game, which I think is important. Finally, I want to go over my items and my inventory and kind of touch on some future rank ups and just kind of what my future plans are for my account. I have these 2 generic 5-star Awakening gems. I don't really know who to use them on. I definitely want to save one for Nick Fury and Archangel. Those 2 really stand out to me. I have this Mystic one. A lot of the Mystic champions really do not need to be awakened, which is one of my favorite things about the class. And I just don't know who I'd use that on. 6 stones aren't really important. These rank up gems, however, I love rank up gems. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them so much. And I have this Mystic 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, and those are dedicated to Mojo 100%. I'm very excited to take him up next level up event, and I will be putting some gameplay out on him because I think he's very underrated, and I just think he's a great champion. I also have this 4 to 5 tech rank up gem, and this one I am so stumped on because one hand I really am just kind of like, just put it into Ghost. She's such a great champ. You will not regret it. Just give it to Ghost. But a tiny part of me, not a tiny part, a big part of me wants to give it to Penny because I think she's such a good champion. She's such a good defender. She'll be great in the solo competitive mode whenever that comes out. And so she's another option. And then Ultron, he's really good. I need to take him up because, his damage output is just insane. So yeah, that's pretty much been my account so far. I also have some 6-star rank up gems. I have a skill, a cosmic, and a tech, and I don't really know who to use them on. Maybe the skill one could go to Spider-Man Stealth Suit, but I feel like he is kind of old wave, expired utility, I guess you could say. Like he has the slow debuff, but a lot of other champions do that and can even do what he can do better. So I might not take him up. But yeah, let me know. I have two generic 1 to 2 6-star rank up gems, and I don't know who to use them on. I have tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha, so I'm not really looking to use the rank up gems quite yet. But just let me know who you think I could rank up in my 6-star roster. I know Killmonger's good, but I think he needs to be awakened. Joe Fixit maybe, Sasquatch, Masacre, really anybody. But that'll do it for this first video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you later.